FBI is involved in this case from 1994, trying to figure out what happened to her after she had contacted the police and said that she was a victim of a crime, but then was never heard or seen from again. So what happened to Helen Tucker back on January 20th, 1994, out of the Tacoma, Washington area? Helen Tucker was 26 years old at the time of her disappearance, which would place her about 58 now. She was last seen on January 20th, 1994, in the Tacoma, Washington area, where she was last seen in the 1300 block of Puyallup Avenue in Tacoma. She was last seen at the Tacoma police station to report that she had been assaulted by a John. She was also homeless and struggling with addiction at the time of her disappearance as well. The one thing that her family and friends note about Helen, though, is that she always was in communication with her family and friends. She was in constant communication with her family and her 3-year-old son, who was being raised by a family friend. So her family and friends think it's highly unlikely that she left of her own accord. Helen's family reported her missing in 2000 after they had realized that she was not officially reported as missing, when they had mistakenly understood or thought that another family member had reported her missing already. When they realized their error and that she was never reported missing like they had all assumed, they filed a report in 2000. Initially, the case was handed off to the Green River Task, who, after a while of investigating and kind of taking a look at it, ruled out Gary Ridgway as her being one of his victims, although it wasn't definitive at the time. She was about 5'5" and 115 pounds at the time of her disappearance, with a tattoo on her right forearm of a rose covered with a snake, and then on her upper left forearm a rose with a gnome. She, again, like I stated, left behind a 3-year-old at the time of her disappearance. There was a possibility that she was seen in Aurora, Colorado, a couple days after her disappearance, but she has not been confirmed as a sighting or has been confirmed as being able to be in touch with her family and friends since. Like I stated earlier, the FBI is also involved in this case as well. If you have any information, you can contact the FBI and let them know what you've seen at 1-800-CALL-FBI. This case is over 30 years old. It is 32 years at this point in time, and her family and friends have no idea. Her son would be approximately 35 at this point in time too, and he's still trying to figure out the answers as to what happened to his mother, Helen.